Matt Damon has spent decades portraying some of cinema's smartest and most fearless characters. But his real-life watch collection tells another story. Behind the cameras, Damon has quietly collected timepieces that combine adventure, artistry, and incredible craftsmanship. So stick around, because we're counting down Matt Damon's incredible watch collection, and trust us, the #1 watch completely redefines what modern luxury looks like. So, let's get started. Kicking off the list is probably one of the toughest watches Matt Damon has ever worn. The Hamilton Khaki Navy BeLOWZERO. Now this isn't just another dive watch. It's a watch that Hollywood literally trusted to survive outer space. Matt notably wore this watch as astronaut Mark Watney in the 2015 sci-fi film The Martian. The rugged, tactical timepiece was custom-built for the movie due to its stealthy appearance and extreme durability. And honestly, no other watch could have fit the role better. And the specifications make it even more interesting. Water-resistant up to 1,000 meters and equipped with a helium escape valve, this model is perfect for even the most daring of deep-water adventures. The convex sapphire crystal offers high-performance protection during underwater exploration, and the black PVD-treated 46mm stainless steel case is reminiscent of the bulk of a submarine. This Hamilton is a nautical classic designed for marine pioneers. Inside beats Hamilton's reliable H10 automatic movement based on the ETAC-07 architecture. It delivers an impressive 80-hour power reserve. Hamilton built this watch to survive conditions far harsher than everyday life. Today, this model typically trades between $1,800 and $2,500, making it one of the most affordable watches in Matt Damon's collection. But price isn't what makes it special. This watch represents practicality over prestige. It's a watch chosen because it can do a job, not because it screams luxury. And that's exactly what makes it such a fitting introduction to Damon's collection. But as practical as Hamilton may be, the next watch proves that sometimes simplicity creates the biggest legacy. Sliding into number 7 is one of the most respected Rolex watches ever produced, the legendary Rolex Explorer. Unlike flashy Daytonas covered in precious metals or gemstone-set GMTs, the Explorer has always been about one thing: adventure. Matt Damon has been spotted wearing the vintage Explorer on several occasions, and somehow it suits his personality perfectly. Originally introduced in 1963 and produced until 1989, the reference 1016 became one of Rolex's longest-running models, and for good reason. Its design is nearly perfect. The 36mm oyster steel case wears beautifully on almost every wrist, proving that elegance doesn't require oversized dimensions. The iconic black dial features Rolex's famous 369 Arabic numerals, paired with luminous baton markers that have become one of the most recognizable layouts in all of watchmaking. Powering later R-Series examples is Rolex's Caliber 1570 automatic movement, widely regarded as one of the most dependable mechanical movements the company has ever built. It beats at 19,800 vibrations per hour, offers around 42 hours of power reserve, and has earned a reputation for lasting decades with proper servicing. Water resistance stands at 100 meters, thanks to Rolex's famous oyster case, making it perfectly capable of handling everyday adventures. But none of these specifications explain why collectors are obsessed with the Explorer. The real magic lies in what it represents. There's no unnecessary complication, no rotating bezel, no chronograph, no flashy colors, just a perfectly balanced tool watch designed to accompany its owner anywhere. Today, its market price starts from $14,000, while exceptionally preserved examples can climb significantly higher at auction. For Matt Damon, owning an Explorer isn't about showing wealth or flash. It's about substance. Its clean lines, reliable movement, and rugged steel case make it a watch built to perform under pressure, just like the characters Damon often portrays. But if the Explorer celebrates exploration, the next watch celebrates something entirely different. Coming in at number 6 is easily one of the most artistic watches Matt Damon owns, the Piaget Andy Warhol. And before you ask, yes, it really is connected to the legendary pop artist. Originally known as the Piaget Black Tie, the model was officially renamed in collaboration with the Andy Warhol Foundation, honoring one of the world's most influential artists and one of Piaget's most famous collectors. Matt Damon was spotted wearing this remarkable timepiece at the 2024 Met Gala. And the first thing your eyes notice is the case. Crafted entirely from 18-karat rose gold, it measures approximately 45 millimeters, giving the watch a bold, cushion-shaped profile inspired by Piaget's iconic designs of the late 1960s. Then comes the dial. Instead of traditional textures or sunburst finishes, Piaget uses a breathtaking slab of natural black onyx. and the result is almost hypnotic. Powering the watch is Piaget's ultra-thin caliber 501P1 automatic movement, paired with a black alligator leather strap. The movement delivers approximately 40 hours of power reserve while maintaining the slim proportions Piaget is famous for. The craftsmanship extends beyond the movement. Every polished edge, every curved lug, and every surface reflects decades of expertise in high horology. Depending on configuration, the Andy Warhol collection begins around $35,000, with precious stone variants climbing well into six figures. But the price isn't the headline. This watch is wearable modern art. It tells you that Matt Damon doesn't simply collect famous brands, he appreciates design and watches that tell stories beyond mechanics. But as artistic as Piaget may be, the next watch shifts gears completely, because now we're moving from the world of galleries back onto the racetrack. Taking the fifth spot is a watch born from speed, the TAG Heuer Carrera Chronograph Panda. Few watch names carry as much racing heritage as the Carrera. The model was first introduced by Jack Heuer in 1963, inspired by the infamous Carrera Panamericana road race, one of the most dangerous motorsport events ever held. Matt Damon's version embraces that heritage perfectly. Its stainless steel 41mm case strikes the ideal balance between sporty and refined, while the striking white Panda dial with contrasting black chronograph subdials delivers one of the most timeless color combinations in watchmaking. It's instantly recognizable and incredibly easy to read. Inside beats the trusted caliber 16 automatic chronograph movement, based on the renowned ETA Valjoux 7753, a movement celebrated for decades for its durability, accuracy, and ease of servicing. The watch offers approximately 42 hours of power reserve, a date display, chronograph functions, and a tachymeter bezel that reinforces its motorsport DNA. Water resistance reaches 100 meters, making it practical enough for everyday use despite its racing pedigree. With a market price of around $11,000, it isn't overly expensive. It isn't flashy. Yet watch enthusiasts immediately recognize it as one of TAG Heuer's most iconic modern chronographs. What makes this Carrera so interesting in Matt Damon's collection is its versatility. It's the kind of watch that can accompany a tailored suit, a leather jacket, or a casual weekend outfit without ever looking out of place. And that perfectly reflects Matt Damon's own style. We're only halfway through Matt Damon's incredible collection, and somehow the watches are about to become even more fascinating. If you're enjoying this countdown so far, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments. Which watch surprised you the most so far? Because the top four are on an entirely different level. Taking the fourth spot is a watch that represents a different side of Matt Damon's personality, the TAG Heuer Link Chronograph Automatic. While the Carrera connects him to the world of motorsport and racing heritage, the Link Chronograph shows something much more refined. It is the kind of watch that does not demand attention from across the room. Instead, it rewards those who understand the details. Matt was spotted wearing this in the Bourne identity, which is why the Link Chronograph seems to be a favorite piece for the Hollywood actor. Often nicknamed the Bourne or Jason Bourne watch, it was well received by the star after wearing it on set. He has often been associated with a classic understated style, and the Link Chronograph fits perfectly into that image. It is sporty enough for everyday wear, but elegant enough to appear at a formal event without looking out of place. The watch features a 41mm brushed stainless steel case measuring 45.5 millimeters from lug to lug and 13.5 millimeters thick, giving it a solid yet comfortable presence on the wrist. Paired with TAG Heuer's signature brushed stainless steel link bracelet and a secure flip-lock deployant clasp, the watch feels exceptionally comfortable due to its famous S-shaped links. The black Arabic dial is clean, highly legible, and purpose-built. Inside, the watch is powered by a high-precision Swiss quartz movement, delivering exceptional accuracy and reliability with virtually no fuss. It features a 12-hour chronograph capable of measuring elapsed time down to 1/10 of a second, along with a practical date display and a screw-down crown that enhances durability and everyday dependability. With a 22mm lug width, the proportions feel balanced, making it equally at home beneath a tailored suit or paired with casual clothing. Today, this model remains one of the most sought-after TAG Heuer Link watches ever produced, not because it's the most expensive watch in the brand's history, but because it became inseparable from one of cinema's greatest action heroes. Its market price ranges from $1,300 to $1,500. For many collectors, this isn't simply a TAG Heuer. It's the Jason Bourne watch, a timepiece that symbolizes precision, resilience, and understated confidence, perfectly reflecting the man who made it famous. But that is exactly what makes it interesting. This is not a watch chosen simply because of its price tag. It is chosen because it represents practicality, history, and timeless design. The link chronograph reveals that Matt Damon's collection is not about collecting the loudest watches available. It is about finding pieces with personality. And if the TAG Heuer link represents everyday sophistication, the next watch takes us into an entirely different world. A world where one watch becomes two. Coming in at number 3 is one of the most elegant and technically fascinating watches in Matt Damon's collection. The Jaeger-LeCoultre Grande Reverso ultra-thin Duoface. This is not just a luxury watch, it is a piece of watchmaking history. The Reverso has one of the most unique stories in all of horology. Matt Damon was spotted wearing this masterpiece on red carpets, and it perfectly matches his style. The Grande Reverso ultra-thin Duoface perfectly represents his appreciation for watches that are sophisticated without being obvious. The watch features a rectangular stainless steel case measuring 49.4 by 29.9 millimeters, with an incredibly slim profile that allows it to sit comfortably under a dress cuff. But the true magic happens when the case is rotated, and the flip case protects the crystal. Because this is not a traditional single-dial watch, it features 2 different faces. The front displays a classic silver dial with elegant Arabic numerals, blued hands, and a small second subdial, creating a timeless Art Deco-inspired appearance. But flip the case around and you reveal a completely different personality. The second dial displays another time zone along with a day-night indicator, allowing the wearer to track 2 separate locations simultaneously. This is where the Duoface name comes from. One watch, 2 worlds. Powering this masterpiece is Jaeger-LeCoultre's manufacture caliber 854A manual winding movement, a movement specifically designed for the unique reversible architecture of the Reverso. It offers approximately 45 hours of power reserve and drives both displays through a sophisticated dual-time mechanism. The craftsmanship inside is just as impressive as the exterior. Every component is finished by Jaeger-LeCoultre's artisans, with the brand producing movements for some of the greatest names in Swiss watchmaking throughout its history. Depending on configuration, the Grande Reverso ultra-thin Duoface typically ranges between $10,000 and $15,000 on the secondary market. But the real value of this watch is not measured in dollars, it represents intelligence in design. It is a watch for someone who appreciates details that are hidden beneath the surface. And that makes it a perfect match for Matt Damon. Throughout his career, he has built his reputation around characters who rely on intelligence, strategy, and precision. The Reverso carries the same philosophy. It does not rely on excessive decoration, it wins through engineering. But as impressive as the Reverso is, the next watch takes the concept of storytelling even further. Taking the runner-up position is perhaps the most unique and artistic watch in Matt Damon's entire collection, the Cleef Arpels Midnight Planetarium. This is not simply a watch, it is a miniature solar system placed on the wrist. Unlike traditional luxury watches that focus purely on mechanical complexity, Cleef Arpels approached watchmaking from a completely different perspective. They combined astronomy, art, and hot horology to create something that feels almost impossible. The Midnight Planetarium is part of the brand's famous Poetic Complications collection, a series dedicated to transforming the passage of time into a visual experience. Matt was spotted wearing this model at the 2016 Academy Awards. It was a fitting choice as he was nominated for Best Actor for his role in The Martian. The watch features a 44mm rose gold case, giving it a luxurious yet elegant presence on the wrist. But the real magic is hidden beneath the crystal. The dial reproduces the sun in miniature, together with the 5 planets visible to the naked eye from Earth: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Due to an exclusive module, each planet moves on its own disk according to its real-life rotation time. Each planet is represented by a tiny gemstone sphere, including turquoise, jade, red jasper, serpentine, and blue agate. These miniature planets orbit around the dial at their actual astronomical speeds. Mercury completes its journey in only 88 days, and Saturn, the slowest of them all, takes nearly 29 years to complete one full revolution. Think about that for a moment. A mechanical watch on your wrist is accurately recreating planetary movement that occurs over decades. That is what makes this watch extraordinary. Inside beats the Cleef Arpels Caliber 925, developed in collaboration with master watchmaker Christian van der Klauw, one of the world's greatest specialists in astronomical complications. The movement offers approximately 48 hours of power reserve and combines traditional Swiss watchmaking with an astronomical display unlike anything else in the industry. The watch also includes a shooting star indicator that displays the minutes, creating a poetic interpretation of reading time. Instead of simply looking at hands moving around a dial, the wearer experiences time as a journey through the cosmos. With prices reaching well above $270,000 depending on configuration, the Midnight Planetarium sits among the most exclusive modern complications. But its importance goes beyond rarity or price. This watch represents curiosity, and that is why it fits Matt Damon so perfectly. But even a watch that captures the entire solar system cannot take the #1 spot, because Matt Damon's most surprising watch is not from a traditional complication specialist. It comes from one of the most famous names in watchmaking history. And it represents the newest chapter in Rolex's evolution. The #1 watch in Matt Damon's collection is the newest and perhaps most unexpected addition, the Rolex Land-Dweller. For decades, Rolex has dominated the luxury watch industry with icons like the Submariner, Daytona, Datejust, and Explorer. But every once in a while, the brand creates something completely new. And the Land-Dweller represents one of those rare moments. Introduced as part of Rolex's next generation of watches, the Land-Dweller brings a fresh design language while staying connected to the DNA that made Rolex famous. Matt was recently spotted wearing this model to the Odyssey premiere, making it one of the most talked about watches associated with him. The watch features a 40mm oyster steel case paired with Rolex's famous Jubilee bracelet, creating a combination that feels both sporty and elegant. The white dial gives the watch a clean and sophisticated appearance, while the unique honeycomb-inspired pattern adds a modern identity, unlike anything else in the Rolex lineup. The details are where the Land-Dweller becomes truly interesting. Inside beats Rolex's new generation Caliber 7135 automatic movement, developed with advanced technology focused on precision and efficiency. The movement operates at a high frequency, 36,000 vibrations per hour, allowing improved accuracy and smoother seconds-hand movement. It offers approximately 66 hours of power reserve and features Rolex's superlative chronometer certification, guaranteeing performance within strict accuracy standards. Every new development from the crown carries decades of research behind it. Water resistance reaches 100 meters, making the Land-Dweller practical for daily wear while maintaining the luxury finishing expected from Rolex. The estimated retail price starts around $26,000, although availability and market demand may push secondary market prices significantly higher. But what makes this watch #1 is not simply the specifications, it is the meaning behind it. The Land-Dweller represents Rolex looking toward the future while respecting its past, and that perfectly matches Matt Damon's own career. He is an actor who built his reputation on classic performances, yet continues to take on new challenges and evolve. From Jason Bourne to The Martian, from Hollywood blockbusters to humanitarian work, Damon has always balanced tradition with innovation. The Land-Dweller carries that same philosophy, and that is exactly why it deserves the top position in Matt Damon's incredible watch collection. And there you have it, Matt Damon's incredible watch collection. Unlike many celebrity collections built around attention and excess, Damon's watches reveal something much more interesting. Every piece has a purpose, and that might be the most Matt Damon thing about it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which watch from Matt Damon's collection surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.